If you're a big fan of real music, the kind of songs that really tap into your spirit, then I want you to check out Huntsville's Women in Music Week. It starts this Saturday with more than 50 women musicians, and they're playing all genres across the city. So joining us now is Adia. I just met her, but she is just so awesome. You are going to love her. She's actually one of the featured artists who's performing this weekend. So welcome, Adia, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
You have such a bubbly personality, and that carries over in a lot of your music.
Thank you.
So talk to me a little bit about how you got discovered and you tapped into your own talent.
Sure. So I grew up in a musical family. I have been singing literally since a child, and my parents are musicians, producers, songwriters, and stuff like that. And so as a kid, I was the one who was always doing, newscaster reports. I was singing and making video projects and tapes and stuff like that. Oh my God, I'm telling my age talking about making tapes. But that's kind of how I got started. It was a part of me before I was even born. And I started off songwriting and stuff, and just over the years, it was the one thing that I loved and always felt so connected to. And so when I graduated high school, I knew some people in the industry, and of course my parents, just from having the background, and I was like, hey, I want to do this thing for real. So I started taking a few chances. And a few years later, because, not that far from high school. Here I am now, but the stuff that I'm doing now, I kind of got discovered thanks to social media. And yeah, I'm here now. Instagram is a powerful platform.
It really is. Instagram, YouTube, I've seen some of your videos on there. You do like the day in the life vlogs.
Oh, I do.
It's pretty cool.
Oh my
and
God,
I do have to say one of your songs, it is On the Way.
Yes.
I have been playing that on repeat.
Really?
It is so good. What inspired you to write something like that?
Yeah, so actually that song was played for me after the Dove Awards last year. And like I said, I'm a songwriter first, so I write all my own music. I am very hard sometimes to play stuff on because I feel so connected to the writing process. But I heard this song and I was like, oh, this is incredible, and I feel like this is where I am right now. Because in the music industry, you have to take a lot of chances and things are not always guaranteed. So sometimes you have to wait from a posture of belief and faith, knowing that your continuous work and your passion is going to eventually provide everything that God has for you. You know what I mean? And so it's a declaration. I was listening and I felt so encouraged when I first heard the demo, and I was like, there's a few things I would love to change to make it more myself. But this is an amazing song, and so we recorded it after the Dove Awards last year, and I just recently put that out, and that's been encouraging a lot of people.
It really has.
Yeah, including myself.
Right, because it really does.
Yeah.
I was kind of feeling down and kind of melancholy, and then I heard that song, and it really just pepped me up. So
that is
I
so
want to
good
say
to
thank
know.
you so much for putting that out there.
Oh, thank you.
So
thank you for listening.
Of course.
Seriously, people don't have to listen and support your music, and I really do appreciate that, because sometimes when you do even stuff as amazing as this right now, you'll get to talking to people and they've never even heard of you or tried to listen to anything. So I do appreciate you taking the time to listen to that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I sent it out to a couple people in the newsroom
period.
too. So just from extra credit points, that's all. So you've had the honor and the pleasure to work with some very big names in gospel music. And I know it's so thrilling when you get on the stage and you get to perform with them.
Yes, ma'am.
But what is it like being in Huntsville? You grew up in Huntsville and performing on a stage in front of your friends and family.
Oh my God, that is actually the most nerve-wracking feeling. I have worked with several of my favorite gospel artists. I worked with a lot of your favorite mainstream artists, Ella Mai, Tim's, Georgia Smith, and we can be in front of 1 million people and I will be just fine. But the moment I come home and it's my mama and my auntie and my cousin and some of my classmates, my heart is thumping out of my chest because there's a high expectation. You know they love you. They're going to come support anyway, but I want them to just be like so proud of me, because a lot of them saw me just take this chance as a little girl, and now here we are, and I just want them to be proud. So it is so nerve-wracking, but super, super, super exciting. And I have the opportunity to do it with some people that I love. My cousin, Gypsy Soul, she's on it with me as well.
Nice.
A friend of mine, Mimi B. Jones, we've been friends over 15 years, and Jazz McKenzie, who I just met and heard over the last few years, and I think she's absolutely phenomenal. And so it's going to be a great lineup of women for that night.
I love it. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit more It's the Women and Music Kickoff event. It is on Saturday. And where can people go to see you all?
They can come see me at Tangle Strings. It's going to be at Low Mill. It's in the backside, on the backside of Low Mill. So if you've never been to Tangle Strings, go towards the back and you'll see it. And it is super, super cool. Danny is the owner of Tangle Strings, and he's absolutely amazing. He makes incredible guitars for anybody who plays guitar. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's a super cool venue, very, very intimate. So it's only about 125 seats, but it's going to be amazing, the sound quality and everything. So I'm really, really, really excited.
I love it.
Yes.
And you know what I love? I love that the city of Huntsville is really doing something like this to really highlight women. So what does that mean for you, for being a female artist in this male-dominated industry?
Oh my gosh, you have to have tough skin, number one. But number two, I think that just being a part of Huntsville Music Office in general, I'm just so proud of everything that they're doing for the music community here in Huntsville, because there are a lot of great independent artists here, and a lot of times you feel like you have to leave the city, and I was one of those people who left the city to grow and come back. But I think it's getting to a point now where you're able to start seeing, no, that I could put time and work here in my own local city and actually really get somewhere and do real things in my music career. And so I think it's amazing what they're doing. Being a woman in music, I feel powerful. I feel like it's my voice and an opportunity for me to be able to use my gift to bring light to things that maybe people wouldn't always bring light to, just depending on what's going on. And I love being a woman in music, and I love the women. Shout out to the women.
And you are doing excellent as well, because I do want to make sure I get this correct, because you are the top selling gospel artist from Huntsville.
Wow.
Huge.
Never knew that
information. Oh, you didn't know that?
Today. I did not know that till today.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
How does that make you feel here?
That makes me feel unbelievably kind of shocked in this moment. I've never in life heard that, and that's amazing. I feel honored, and please keep supporting me.
Of course. And you can support her by going to the kickoff event, the Fly and Urban Soiree. It is Saturday from 7 o'clock until 10. Again, it is over at the Tangled String Studios. That's on Seminole Drive in Huntsville. If you want to also learn more about the other events that's happening in women and music, just go to the website womenandmusichsv.com.